Good morning. With us today is Colleen Turner, and Colleen is a plant-based diet expert. So I want Colleen to explain what does that mean.
Well, I have been vegan for 4 years now, and it's a journey, it's a process. Even though my business is called Waking Up Vegan, you don't just wake up one day and understand how and why to do everything. So because I've lived the journey with children and just kind of evolved over 4 years, I also have a background in nutrition and chemistry and biology. So I have a good grasp of why and how to be a little more plant-based. I don't think it's important for people to go 100% unless that works for them. That's what works for me. But generally, I just can consult and help people look at their lifestyle and find ways and strategies and tips to eat more plants and less animals, and then also understand why that's important, and so providing the motivation and the education that goes with that.
So I want to talk on one issue, that's the taste. A lot of the times people have trouble there saying like, wow, if I don't eat this meat, is it going to taste good? Is my pizza going to taste good? Or is my sandwich going to taste good? Now I have experience that you make awesome pizza, right? So can you explain to people that it is possible to have sometimes even better tasting?
Well, it's 100% of the time it's better tasting. I think your palate evolves. So normal is whatever you eat on a regular basis. Certainly when I first became vegan, I kind of stuck with a lot of the what you call transition foods, you know, the fake meats and the fake bacon and the things that still made me feel like I was eating as I was before. And honestly, the taste of those is nasty. So as I've evolved over the years, it's more about just whole plant-based foods, organic foods. And there is no comparison between organic and conventionally grown. You do a taste test 100% of the time. Organic just tastes so much fuller and has more depth because it has so many more nutrients. So I think it's a process. I don't think, again, you don't wake up loving maybe the way I cook. Now you can come over, because I'm an experienced vegan cook, and you can come over and I can feed you and you're like, whoa, that's good. But would you be able to recreate that at home? Probably not on the first day. So it's just about becoming used to the flavors.
So it's a learning process.
It's a learning process, physically and mentally. Your body adjusts, your mind adjusts. Yes.
So Colleen, this show is called Monday Morning Jolt, right? So I would like to ask you, what makes your Mondays great? How do you start it? Like, why is Monday great if it is?
I actually love Mondays. I know that's not a popular thing to say, but I find that I'm most productive. On Sunday nights, I usually sit down and kind of put my goals together for the week, and so then I'm excited to get up Monday and hit the ground running. I find that I'm productive more on Monday. I think my productivity kind of just by the time Friday afternoon comes, I'm just kind of done. So I just get a lot done. I'm very, very happy on Mondays because I feel that I've got goals and I'm busy.
So for our audience, what kind of business advice can you give? Like, what if you were to give one advice about the business that they're doing? What can you tell them?
Well, it wouldn't be advice that I'm perfectly adept at. I'm learning though that the best advice for myself is time management and productivity. You know, I work from home. I'm on the go a lot, and it's very easy.
And has 4 kids.
I have 4 kids, and a lot of jobs, a lot of hats, a lot of responsibility. And if I don't take control of my schedule, then I just spend all of my time reacting to other people's agenda for me. Whereas if I sit down and say, okay, I'm going to block out from 9 to 11, and I call it a no-fly zone, so I turn my phone off, because even the dings that say, oh, you got an email, I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's what I'm waiting for. Or social media, you know, my blog and my business, I do a lot of social media. You can lose your whole life, you know, checking in on Facebook. So I think taking control of your schedule and checking your email at a certain time, doing one thing at a time, having a to-do list, crossing it off, I think that's the key to success.
Oh, that's true. Is there an adage that you live by?
an adage, like a motto or a theme, I would say you could use any verb here, but manage your time or it manages you. Manage your message or it manages you. I believe in kind of getting in front of things as opposed to just reacting to things.
All right, Colleen, so I had to ask this question from you. Like, if you were to have a superpower, what would that be?
I think my superpower would be, I don't know, can I be the woman of steel? Like, I love to play, I would love to do extreme sports, but the older I get, the more I get hurt and the longer it takes to recover. So I feel like my superpower would be if I fall, I don't get broke.
Oh, okay. So you want to be the indestructible woman.
Yeah,
Yes. And what is it, something that about you that people don't know? I mean, I know you do a lot of stuff, but something...
Let's see. I think most people would be surprised, I come across as this, extreme rule-following vegan, and I like complications and contradictions. I think rules are kind of meant to be broken. So while I live from my heart, I don't generally, I'm probably not as straight-laced as people might think I am. I think that everybody follows their truth, and that truth is different for everybody. So I'm not rigidly attached to any ideology. I think different things work for different people. Even being vegan doesn't work for everybody. It works for me, and I can show you how to do that if you're interested, or just do a little more of it. But I'm not attached to converting people.
So now the most important question. How do people get hold of you? What's the phone number? What's the web address?
My business blog is wakingupvegan.com. So if you go to wakingupvegan.com, you can see blog posts. I'm developing products, books, and newsletters, and you can sign up to kind of be a part of that. I also do private consulting. My phone number that you would reach me at is 260-414-9310. And then my email is just Colleen, Colleen, at wakingupvegan.com.
So we would like to thank Colleen for coming and joining us today. And we are recording at Founders, downtown Fort Wayne. We would like to thank you, the audience, for listening in. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.